Lara Easton took a steady breath, her gaze fixed on the dark edge of the desert where the village lights barely reached. For months, she'd been drawn to stories about the desert beacon, a lighthouse that appeared every night, rising mysteriously from the sands. Locals claimed it was just a mirage, but Lara couldn't ignore the whispers about strange events near the light. They said travelers who got too close either came back different or didn't come back at all. To her, it wasn't a warning, it was an invitation. Under the cover of a moonless sky she waited. Midnight struck, and the air shifted, the temperature dropped, and the sand whipped around her, stinging her skin. Then, it appeared, a towering lighthouse twisting upward, as if trying to shake free of the desert's grip. Its pale light swept across the dunes, casting an eerie glow over everything. Lara took a cautious step forward, awe rather than fear slowing her down. There was a strange pull she felt in her bones, like she was meant to be here. As she neared the lighthouse, soft whispers brushed past her ears, almost pleading. She swallowed hard and moved forward until she reached the heavy, weathered door. It creaked open, and silence filled the air. Inside, the lighthouse was dimly lit by flashes from the beacon above. A spiral staircase stretched up into shadows. Before she could move, a figure appeared, a tall, thin man with translucent skin and eyes like glass. "You're the first to make it this far in quite a while," he said, his voice as faint as his form. "Welcome, Lara Easton." Her eyes narrowed. "How do you know my name?" He gave a hint of a smile, cold and empty. "Names are like echoes here. The lighthouse remembers. I'm the keeper, guiding those who seek the light." "Guiding them where?" "Home," he replied, a flicker of pain in his eyes. "Or somewhere close to it. This light draws those who are lost. Souls trapped in between, searching for a way back. Each night, the beacon opens a portal to other worlds." Lara's pulse quickened. When she was younger, she'd dreamed of strange places, but standing here, those dreams felt real, the keeper's words pressing down on her. "I need to see it," she whispered. The keeper looked at her with a touch of pity. "Very well, but know that every glimpse has a cost." Ignoring the warning, Lara climbed the stairs, her boots scraping against stone that pulsed beneath her feet. Shadows flickered on the walls. Ghostly figures watching her ascent. The whispers grew louder, blending into a low hum that made her teeth clench. At the top, she reached the lantern room. In its center hung the beacon, a massive crystal suspended by chains, casting pale blue light. She felt an urge to touch it, drawn by an invisible force. In the crystal's glow, a doorway appeared, showing dense forests and stormy seas. "This is the portal," said the keeper softly. "It leads to the realm of lost souls, those who couldn't find peace. Some seek solace, others hunger for something else." Lara's body tensed as she stared into the portal. She could almost feel the emotions of the souls pressing against it, urging her closer. "Why do they come here?" she whispered. "Each soul has unfinished business, unresolved pain. They believe this place, this light, can give them redemption or a second chance. But not all of them want peace. Some are here for darker reasons. They're vengeful, and they'll do anything to find their way back to the living." Lara looked at the keeper, her heart racing. The light that once seemed enchanting now felt dangerous. "Why are you showing me this?" "Because you have a choice," he said, his tone almost sad. "You can step through, maybe find answers to the pain you carry. Or you can destroy the beacon, cutting the connection. This would keep darker souls from crossing, but it would also prevent those seeking peace from returning." A memory flashed in her mind. A laugh, a familiar pair of eyes. Her sibling, taken from her too soon. She'd tried to let go of the grief, but it lingered like a wound that wouldn't heal. The thought that they might be trapped here between worlds shook her resolve. "Could someone I love be among them?" she asked, her voice cracking. The keeper's gaze softened. "Only you can answer that. But remember, once you open the door, it may be hard to close." Her hand drifted toward the beacon, trembling. The keeper took a step back, his face unreadable. "But be warned, the souls here are not always what they seem. Some will say anything to lure you." Look beyond the face you recognize. Seek the spirit within. The light grew brighter, and for a moment, she thought she saw a familiar face in the shadows. Her heart clenched, and she took a step closer, desperate to see more. Lara. She froze. The voice was faint but unmistakable, one she had dreamed about countless times. Come closer, it whispered. I've waited for you. The words sent a chill down her spine. Beneath the plea, she sensed something darker, an edge that didn't belong. She pulled her hand back from the beacon. The keeper watched her with a serious expression. Not every soul is what it seems, Lara. If you cross over, be prepared. Some spirits wear familiar faces to tempt the living. But if there's even a chance, The keeper stepped closer, his form wavering in the light. The portal feeds off desire, drawing on the deepest wishes of those who approach. This is its strength, and its danger. It may show you what you want, but rarely does it reveal the truth. Lara closed her eyes, breathing deeply. She wanted to find her sibling, to bring them back, but doubt gnawed at her. If she stepped through, there was no promise of peace, only shadows. She whispered, I'll take my chances. She stepped closer to the portal, feeling its pull intensify. Then, something stopped her. A memory surfaced, her sibling's last words to her, small yet powerful. Live as if each day matters. A reminder to be present, to find meaning even in loss. The image faded, leaving her with a calm she hadn't felt in years. She turned to the keeper, her voice firm. I won't go. I won't let this place use their memory against me. The keeper inclined his head, a faint smile on his lips. Then you've made your choice. Taking a deep breath, Lara gripped the beacon's base, feeling its cold pulse. The keeper watched as she twisted it, cracks appearing on its surface. A low hum rose into a wail as the portal shuddered. Shadows gathered, desperate and angry, voices swirling into a frantic cry. Stop, they screamed. We can bring them back. Don't leave us. Her heart ached, but she kept her grip steady. You're not them, she whispered. And I'm not yours to claim. With a final twist, the beacon shattered, its light bursting in a blinding flash. The voices grew louder, then faded to silence. The lighthouse groaned as it dissolved, reclaimed by the sand. When the dust settled, Lara stood alone in the dawn-lit desert. The lighthouse left only a faint circle in the sand. She closed her eyes, letting the morning light wash over her, feeling a weight lift. The keeper's voice echoed faintly in her mind. May your journey lead you home, as mine has led me to mine. With a last look at the horizon, Lara turned back, her heart lighter. The desert stretched endlessly before her, but now, it felt like a place of possibility. Whispering her siblings' words like a promise, she walked on. Each day matters. And with every step, she believed it.